everyone, Rosabel's here. This is an overview for what to expect on Arknights' next special event, the Polyvision Museum. Starting with some quick info, you need to clear at least episode 110 in order to access the event. The event will run for 2 weeks, starting on June 12, 2025, with the first 2 sets of stages available in the first week, and the second set of stages available in the second week. In this event, Closure decided to make some arcade puzzle stages for us to enjoy. Instead of doing the traditional tower defense, we don't have to protect any blue box. But we have to get as high of a score as possible in 4 different arcade games. Each one scores differently. I should note first off that you can bring operators into each stage, but there will be no default teams like Stronghold Protocol. Each game mode will have 3 stages to score on for a total of 12 stages overall. There will be a lot of devices for each stage and I won't cover all of them here because of sheer volume, but you can read or figure them out on your own while you play. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the games. The first game is Super Hook. You gain points by pulling or pushing enemy units into the hole. We'll be given a grappling hook that can let us pull enemies into the holes, but you can bring your own pushers and pullers and anyone who can modify weight to help out. The heavier or more difficult the enemy, the higher the score they give when they are pulled into the hole. The second game is Fountain War. You gain points by having as much white steam on the field as possible. This is based off of the So Long Adele event mechanic. In case you haven't played it, placing operators on the 4 adjacent tiles to the fountain will give them the ability to generate white steam when they attack ground enemy units. Be careful though, because this can be converted into pink steam by certain enemies. When you have white steam on the field, you can use a device to get the score, which will go up depending on how many tiles of white steam are on the field at a given time. Ranged units and long-ranged melee units are a must to maximize this. The next 2 games will be available in the second week. In Heart to Heart, you have to make the enemies pass through the chains as much as possible. This is based off of the Babel stage mechanic, specifically the transverse plates. If you're unaware, the transverse plates are an unstable terrain. You normally cannot deploy units on them unless you deploy a unit nearby on a normal terrain first. If there is a unit nearby on a normal terrain, you can place a unit up to a certain distance away and it will create a chain between them. These are the chains that the enemies must pass through. The chain will only be broken if an operator retreats, and if a unit on a transverse plate has no chain attached to them, they'll be stunned and retreated automatically. There will be a few push devices and rerouting strats you can employ, but be creative in placing your chains and units. You can also use push or pull operators to make the enemies go through the same set of chains multiple times. In Hurdle Speedster, you gain more points the longer you keep the ship on the field. This is based off of the Ideal City event mechanics, specifically the self-driving cart. To review, the cart will be launched automatically and will travel in a straight line, going through enemies and damaging, debuffing, and stunning them. You can change the direction of the cart by placing down one-way road directions or by using your operators to redirect the cart to the direction they're facing. In this game mode, you have to use these strategies to keep the ship going for as long as possible before it hits a wall or certain enemies that can stop its run in order to gain maximum points. Note that the ship can be attacked by enemies and can be destroyed that way. Fast redeploys and ambushers are your friends. This honestly looks like a lot of fun and I can't wait to see all the different ways the community min-maxes these stages to get the most amount of points. Moving on to the rewards, since this is a special event, we will not be receiving OP, but clearing the stages and tasks will give us point cards which will award us with milestone rewards. This includes resources, materials, and more notably, a PRTS interface and a new profile picture. Note for the new players, special events can scale pretty high in difficulty, so don't feel pressured to finish this event. You can just get the items you want and drop out. No need to get FOMO if you're not enjoying it or if it gets too difficult. As for other update details, there will be a special login event where we'll get a sanity pot, some LMD, a module block, and 200 random. As for store updates, starting with skins, rejoice! We will be receiving the skins from the Arknights collaboration with the China Film Archive. Not gonna lie, I was so scared that this was going to be skipped over because of the collab, but we got it and I'm so happy! So with this collab, we will have 3 new skins, which includes a special live 2D skin for Chongyue, a live 2D skin for Nian, and a skin for Jessica Alter. Beans are canon, guys! Beans are canon! No rerun skins, we still have the other rerun skins from the Thorns Alter event ongoing, but I'm happy as is. And finally, for packs for purchase, there will be 2 more packs available, one for OP and one with cash. There will be a new PRTS profile skin that you can purchase for 18 OP, and there will be a bundle of 3 special profile pictures featuring beans and cats, plus 800 to run them for $2. And that's it for this update. I'll probably try to stream the event open and try out some of the stages, but mostly I'm gonna be spazzing over the skins, let's be real. So if you want to see that live and hang out with me for like an hour or so, I'll see you there. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!